Hi, today we are going to try and solve this particular problem, and it's a problem that's part of a chapter called Equations of a Line. So the sum, I'm going to read it out. It says find the value of p for which the lines px minus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0 and 8x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0 are perpendicular or parallel to each other. So we've got to find p if these lines are perpendicular, and also the value of p suppose these lines were parallel to each other. Alright, so here goes. So I'm going to write these two equations of a line. So I have px minus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0. The idea is to keep only y on the left hand side. So y is equal to something something something. Okay, so I'm going to retain y on the left side. That's minus 5y is equal to minus px minus 4. Okay, the p and the 4 come on to the right hand side. They change their signs. Now I can change all the signs at the same time. So everything here is negative. I'm going to make this positive. So 5y is equal to px plus 4. Dividing through by 5, every single term by 5, I get y is equal to p over 5x plus 4 over 5. So when the coefficient of y is 1, that's just like this, the value of x, the coefficient of x, would give me the slope of this particular line. Okay, so the slope of this line is p over 5. And for the second line, I do the same thing. Negative 4y, I've straight away gone on to taking y over to the left side, is equal to negative 8x minus 7, dividing through by 2 and changing all the signs, I get y is equal to 2x plus 7 over 4. And the slope of this line is 2, because the coefficient of x when y's coefficient is 1 is 2. Okay, so equating the two slopes, if the two slopes are equal of two lines, it means that the lines are parallel to each other. That's a condition for two lines to be parallel. So p over 5 is equal to 2, which gives me p is equal to 10. Okay, so now we're going to try and solve the first part. That's if these lines were perpendicular to each other, what the condition would be. Alright, I'm going to erase this stuff and we're going to start solving the second bit. Okay, the condition for them to be perpendicular is that the slope of these two lines has got to, or the product of the slopes of these two lines have got to be minus 1. So you found out that the slope of the first line is p over 5 and the slope of the second line is 2. Okay, the product of these two have got to be minus 1 for perpendicular. The lines to be perpendicular or intersecting at right angles and so on and so forth. So you have, I'm going to take the 5 and the 2 over to the other side. So you have p is equal to minus 5 over 2. And that's the value of p if these two lines were to be perpendicular. Alright. So I hope you were able to understand this particular problem, and in your comments just put down any problems or any comments or any thing that you have, and hopefully if you put down another problem we might make a video of it. Alright, so see you around, take care, bye bye, thank you.